This WPC from the Frontlines report is made possible by the World Parkinson Coalition.
This is Matt Farrer coming to you from the front lines of the 7th World Parkinson's Congress. And I'm really happy that Malú Tansey has taken some time out to join me and talk about some of the controversies that were discussed last night. Maybe you could introduce the controversies.
Sure. Great to be here. The controversy topic was, is alpha-synuclein the central piece of the puzzle in Parkinson's? Yes or no?
I know, it's diabolical.
And the idea was to weigh the evidence for and against, have people consider it, make up their own mind, and we had a very lively and, I think, interactive debate.
It was appalling.
You think that?
I was appalled. For someone who's been so invested in alpha-synuclein as being such a central, important player in the disease, it's not the only one, of course. To have 60% of the audience vote no at the end was a little bit heretical to me.
Yeah, it may have sounded heretical. I think the key here is the way it was phrased, right? We wanted it to be binary. We wanted to say, is alpha-synuclein the central piece of the puzzle? And clearly, it's a very important piece of the puzzle. It's a central player in the puzzle, and we should absolutely keep going with targeting alpha-synuclein misfolding and pathology. I think the interesting question came from the audience, actually, where they said, isn't the problem that Parkinson's is not just one disease? And I think that may be a reason to think that there are a lot of differences between individuals.
Yeah.
And some may turn out to have less synuclein pathology than others. And they all have Parkinson's, a subtype that may or may not have inflammation. But we all agree that something that is toxic, not just synuclein, probably tau and amyloid and TDP-43, all these proteins that gum up are likely to be causing trouble, not just for the neurons, but for the immune system that can't seem to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's like there's many different risk factors, but every patient is unique in this condition. But fundamentally, I feel anyway that they all go down the disease. Everyone with the disorder goes down the same road. Ultimately, they may start off on a different tributary, a different part of the river, but ultimately they all end up in the same delta, which is the death of dopaminergic neurons.
Right.
And I think synuclein is really important in that process.
Absolutely. We think of it as, you're on a path and there are mountains far away where there's clinical heterogeneity. Some people get to the mountains faster than others, but we want to deviate that to a healthier path so that you have a healthier and longer health span, not just a lifespan.
Thank you ever so much. So that's signing off from the front lines.
This WPC from the Frontlines report is made possible by the World Parkinson Coalition.